I've never seen a moose before. I'm a big burly man. I feel like I could scare off a wolf if I needed to. You know you're recording all this, so all you're talking is right here. Yeah. Well, it's a video. Just in case. If I get mauled by a fucking bear, well, not bear, but wolf, moose, or whatever, they're like, oh, that's how he died. I have no idea where the trails are. They're not clearly marked. I'm just kind of walking here. I'm kind of lost already. Like, have at it. Go about, do whatever you want to do. Just don't take anything, don't touch anything, don't break anything. Oh, there's a trail right there. I don't know if I want to do a decent trail. But I don't want to do like one that I'm going to get lost doing. Do I backtrack on my watch? So, this is birch. Yeah, this is birch. Birch bark is one of the weirdest barks. But what does this trail go to? What does this say? Let's check out the sea dock for the seaplane. Susie Cave. There's a cave and it's only 1.5 miles. 1.8 miles. I can do that within an hour-ish. GoPro Fram, you wanna go on a journey with me? Why is it that I'm fascinated with caves? I don't know, I seen a cave. A thing that said cave. I like caves. Going to see what the cave looks like. I don't know, I seen a cave. A thing that said cave. I like caves. Going to see what the cave looks like. Oh thank God, people. First I'm like, wolves? That's the first thing that my mind goes to, wolves. They're big, strong. What am I gonna do? Say, come here, boy. I work with dogs, no. Whoever watches this in the future, just know I'm never going on a boat again. Not a big boat. One of the lakes in Nebraska, fine. Jet skis, good. I'm driving, fine. But fuck, you put my ass on a big boat. That wasn't even that big compared to some. I am fucking dead. seasickness got me real good. Day 1, Captain Logs. I'm joking. Fuck that. I am talking to a camera though. I'm not crazy. I know. Fuck, I'll probably be the only one who watches this. Who knows? Maybe I'll post it. Show how crazy I am to the world. Oh. Just so you know, I will post this if I see a wolf. If I see a wolf, moose, whatever, this is getting uploaded. So, fair warning. And if I die today on this damn island, whoever finds this video, post it. I give you, whatever. I'll give you all the rights to post this video. I mean, seriously. I still don't know what happened to those 2 campers a couple weeks ago. I know the FBI was investigating it, but did they die? Like, well, of course they died. 2 campers found dead. They died. But were they killed by something? Or how did both of them die? If it was just one of them, makes sense, natural causes. It could have been an older person. But both of them, I guess hypothermia could have gotten them both. But you would have thought they would have went to the nearest ranger station or something. Just trying to wrap my brain around, how did both of them die? Other than getting mauled by a wolf, moose, because there are mooses out here, however you want to say it, and they must walk this trail because you keep on seeing their droppings. But they must stay pretty good away the way. Oh, it's just a tree. Weird looking tree. I got ripped out. Whew. A little steep. Whew, whew, whew. Walking back up, this is gonna be a hill. Stop right here so you guys can see this. Look at that. It's cool, right? Alright, let's keep on going. I think I'm gonna name this video Sliggle's Rambles. It's just me talking to myself. Technically, to whoever watches this in the future, I'm talking to you. Which will probably just be me. Who knows? Me and maybe 3 other people on the internet. But this is, what is this? National Park number 1 for my 6,000 mile bike trip. It is Isle Royale National Park up in it's an island up in Lake Superior. And I mean, I don't know about you, but boats suck getting here. Definitely, if you get motion sickness or anything, take the plane. Also, make sure you pack good socks that don't fall down. 'Cause, yeah, that sucks. Thought these were good socks. Turns out they are not. And you guys are just gonna watch the ground for a little bit and fix my socks. Now you get a good view. Oh, here. Even better view. Good enough? Okay, let's keep on going. We have until 2 to get back there. It is currently 12:50. This is a lot harder rocks right here. But just organize your feet and you'll make it through. Be nimble as a cat, some might say. I've never said it until now. I know I started this video a little bit before I decided what trail I was going to be on. I don't know, I probably will edit that out. Whew. You guys are watching a fat man do a fucking, well, hiking, technically. I consider this hiking. I don't know about you. Whew. Yeah. You're still in the military and you're watching this. Don't get fat. You might think you are still in shape from back then. You are not. God damn. It's been a year and I am winded. I used to be able to do this no problem. Two years ago, this was an easy trail for me. And now, whew, you know, now that I'm not training for the military anymore, this is a lot more complex. Let's just say that. We have gone a complete 1 mile and still going. I think it's another almost mile until I get to where I need to go. I'll have to fix my sock again, zip road down once again. Told myself to change the socks before I left on the little ferry thing, and I forgot. So now we are here doing this, and my socks are wreaking havoc on my feet. So it's a nice little island. It's, from what I know about the island, Isle Royale is, and I might be saying that wrong, but it is 49 miles long and 9 miles wide. Smack dab in the, well, I mean, it's kind of northwest side of Lake Superior, but I had to ride the boat because I was in Michigan, Copper Harbor, Michigan. I had to ride the boat for 3 hours. We finally docked here, got off the boat. We're only allowed on the island for a couple hours if he goes back tonight. Hopefully he does, because I got places to be tomorrow. And I'm supposed to drive 2 more hours after this, after I get back to the mainland, to keep my time on my route, because this is a 6,150 miles total, and I've made about 1,000 miles already. I had 17 days to do it. This is technically this is day 3. I started right after work. I left work 2 hours early on Thursday, and then I had Friday off, so I started this trip Thursday at 2:30. I had to go home, load the bike up, and then take off. But I started this trip at 2:30 technically. Technically, I didn't leave my house until 4:30. So it took me 2 hours to get all my stuff loaded up and gone. Heading back east. I had to go west to go home. Heading back east to go to, well, my first stop was Iowa, right outside of Des Moines. So that was a fun trip. I mean, it was fun to get down to Des Moines. It wasn't that long. Sunglasses wreaked havoc on me. I broke my first pair, bought a second pair, and they're not cheap, you know, at those gas stations. Like 20 bucks a piece. So I broke the first pair, bought a second pair. Second pair would not work because I don't ride with a windshield. So the wind was blowing them against my face and smashing them into my eyebrow line, whatever that is called. And then also my nostril. So it was just wreaking havoc on me. And so I had to buy another pair, broke those, bought another pair, broke those, and I really liked those 2 pairs that I bought. My eyeball, actually, because of the sunglasses breaking, it allowed wind and different things to get into my eyeball, my right eye, and it must have been like a bug or a piece of dirt or something landed in my eye and messed up my eye because I wear contacts. I've had this problem before because I use a grinder and stuff, and grinding dust will get in there and embed itself into the contact. So yeah, but it must have been something that got into my eye, trapped in my eye, wreaked havoc on my eye. Last night I had to take the contacts out. I did not bring an extra pair of contacts, so I'm kind of going in blind right now. And we're just going with the flow, you know. I should probably let you guys see to my right. There's a clearing right here, so I mean, it's more kind of the same, but it is very pretty. There is, I don't remember how many different islands there are, but there's quite a few different islands around the big island, the 49-mile island. And there's a ton of these little tiny islands. And when we came in, there was just littered of them just right outside the island. If you like outdoorsy stuff, you can camp here. There are mooses here. Actually, one of the largest population of moose in the US. So you want to look at mooses or whatever. I don't know where they're located on the island, but firstly, I want like a 1,000-pound animal finding me. and staring me down, because especially during calving season, which right now is. So if I see a mother moose, a cow, I will definitely get the hell out of there. And hopefully that doesn't come to pee. But there is also tons and tons of wolves who actually prey on the weaker, smaller moose. They'll prey on the calves and stuff. And that is one of the primary food sources of the moose out here. I mean, not the moose. The wolves out here are the weak, injured mooses and the calves. So there is a population of wolves. So if you're scared of wolves, rent a cap. There is lodging out here. There's a lodging. You don't have to camp. You can camp. Personally, if I was to stay out here for more than, the little bit I'm staying out here, I'd probably go and do lodging, just because of that threat. I don't really like risking my own life when there are a dense population of wolves. There's a chance that it's like right up here, but I have a feeling that we're just gonna have to skip it. We did the hike. It was a very peaceful hike. Very rocky hike. So definitely don't do what I'm doing. If you come back here, visit this place. It's gorgeous. Bring hiking boots. Bring walking sticks. I'm on a motorcycle. I didn't have time or space to put any of this stuff. And if you're one of my motorcycle friends, anyone that rides motorcycle, come down here. It's not that far. The road, well, I mean, it is far, but it's not like crazy far. I need to drink some more water. So we're stopping here. Let's get my hydration system. I brought this little tiny bag. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it is small. I didn't really care because it works. That bottle's not gonna fit, so I'll do one of these things. I did not bring bug spray. Kind of regretting, because there is bugs out here. There's tons of them. It's wild. Expect bugs. Probably have bug bites everywhere. And expect, hey, there's a mosquito right on my finger. So this mosquito better move his ass. Oh, don't stop anywhere. They will attack. I'm getting eaten alive right here. So I'm gonna hurry up and get the hell going before they get a chance to have their dinner. I was walking, I didn't notice them. Once I stopped and crouched down, they are everywhere. So be aware, bring bug spray. Always a good idea when you're out and about. I have it in my motorcycle saddlebag. I just, I'm on an island. I can't go grab it. I had to take a ferry over here. Not really a ferry. It's more of a pasture boat. There is different places to go. You do not have to do Copper Harbor like I did. Copper Harbor, if you do go that one because you're close or whatever and you don't mind the long drive, well, ride on the boat, all means do it. The road is fantastic on a motorcycle. Long, sweepy, a lot of curves. It's just all around fun. Trust me. So, if you're a motorcyclist and you are around Copper Harbor, you're around Michigan, Wisconsin area, come over, enjoy a nice drive, come stay for a hike or whatever, camp, lodge, do something, enjoy the nature that we have around us, and just have a good time. That's what I'm trying to do. So what I do every time I do these trips, and I don't do a lot of them. I do one every 2 years, and then I also do a small one every year. And the small one doesn't have to be a motorcycle trip. There has been times where the small one was in a car. Like last year, I did North Dakota in a car. Not a big deal. I had a camper that I built a tear up camper and put it behind my Jeep and took off and went up to Theodore Roosevelt National Park. That was if you like lands and wild animals like bison, you'll love it. You like a lot of rolling hills and grasslands, you'll love it. Me personally, I like this. I like trees, rocks, big old freaking lakes. This is more my speed than Theodore Roosevelt National Park. Now, I have not been to even half the national parks, probably not even a quarter. I started 2 years ago, and I'm working my way there. Hell, I'm only at 25 states right now. There will be, I think, 9 total national parks. Okay, I think I gotta turn around, but see these little islands, there's tons of them over here, and we're kind of in the fork. That's a part of the big island right there across the way, and these are the little islands I'm talking about. And this thing goes around in circles. I'm getting eaten alive, so I'm gonna start moving again. I'm gonna put my hood up again, hopefully avoid some of this bombarding from the mosquitoes. We got a little time. It's still only 1:46, and I believe the seaplane dock is right down here. I want to see how well you can see it. Hopefully it's not too far. I think it's just right down here. See, there is cabins type things. You do not need to camp. You have plenty. There's a couple of these. It gives me feels of like not quite, I don't want to explain this. It kind of gives me sea feels. Lake Superior is one of the largest lakes in the world. I think it's actually number 2 technically. Number 1 for freshwater. There is a giant, I believe it's saltwater lake And this is what I wanted to show you guys. I didn't know how well it was going to look, but it is gorgeous out here. I mean, and we were just walking down over there, but this isn't the final little bit of the video. We still have to walk up to the actual dock that I'm at. This is the seaplane dock, is my understanding. But all this is lake, all of this. And there's actually lakes on this island. I am not 100% certain if this is part of one of the lakes or if this is, I don't think it is. I think this is part of Lake Superior, because I know it splits off. Here, I do have a map of Lake Superior. I mean, not Lake Superior, of the island. Oop. 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 Okay. So, Rock Harbor. So yeah, this is actually part of the Lake Superior. It's really hard. I'll try to show you guys without totally crinkling the paper. You guys can see all that. It is a giant lakes. There's different lakes all around here. But this is actually part of Lake Superior. It does shoot out that way. You just can't see it with the little island. So yeah, this is not a lake. There is different lakes in this place though. So don't think that all of this is just an island. It is also lakes, which is cool. I don't know. It's different. I'll definitely say that. It's definitely unique. I've never been somewhere like this before. Hopefully you guys come and explore and see what this is all about. Now, this might be some shitty video, and seeing that this is the first video I've ever taken, I've never tried doing anything like this. I've wanted to. I also work on cars, so maybe in the future I'll do some car videos, or me messing around on my motorcycle. There should be a ton of those. They'll probably all be time-lapsed, except for this year I'm doing Tail of the Dragon on this trip, so I will not time-lapse that one. That will be full, just actual time video. So if you want to go on Tail of the Dragon, I'm going to videotape it, and it'll kind of give you a good estimate. I'm not going fast on it. I am a seasoned biker, but I've never been there before. I'm not familiar with the area, so I do not want to go somewhere and have it run off the road or whatever the case might be. Now there might be times where I'm confident and I might show off a little, but for the most part it should be pretty slow speed, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that. If you are a biker as well, but you're more of a novice, but you want to ride the Tail of the Dragon, but you're not familiar with the surrounding area or the road itself, I will videotape it in real time. Hopefully give you a good expectation of what to expect. I've never been there either, so we'll see. I'll probably put this video out first, and it won't be until I get back home after my trip, but we'll see what happens. And if you're from around here, like Minnesota, if you're from Minnesota or whatever, or you have a boat of your own, by all means you can always come and docks out here for you guys to come and boat out here. You do not have to take a cruise type passenger vessel, I guess, but it is very, very rough once you get out. It is basically like being on the ocean, but a little bit better, I'm guessing. Anyways, I've never been on the ocean. Been in the ocean, but as you can tell, it's quite rough over there. You see and this is still only the cove. I believe the cove goes here and then right out that way, and right there is Lake Superior. So yeah, it's quite unique, quite different, quite beautiful. There you go, guys. Here's a little bit better view. Oh, and then yeah, if you get seasick, this back deck, or you can go out the doors and you can go up front, throw up over the ship. I did. Do not throw up on the ship. That is not polite for the crew. They'd have to clean it up and everything. But yeah, this is what it was like for me. For the most part, this is you guys spent the entire time with me on the island, as I did on this island. Granted, you can stay for multiple nights. You just pay for your trip here. You can stay for however long you want, and then you can trip back. You don't have to do the 1 day, 1 night. I mean, 3 hours there, maybe 2 hours on here, then back in 3 hours. I decided to do that because it was smarter for me. I also have places to be tomorrow. I have to be in Indiana Sand Dunes, well, Indiana Dunes National Park tomorrow afternoon, and doing something similar, not quite to this extent. This is an island in the biggest freshwater lake in the world, to my understanding. Biggest anyways. But I will be in Lake Michigan tomorrow. I'll be going through Chicago, so I gotta deal with traffic. But hopefully I will be able to add a little onto this. Well, hopefully probably the next couple of videos I'll have put out will probably be back-to-back days. This one was definitely a longer day, just because the importance of getting people out here, I feel. And it was great to talk to someone while hiking. But tomorrow it's going to be Indiana Dunes National Park, which I'm going to be staying on the beach on Lake Michigan, so I'll probably get a couple videos of my campsite and my setup, so maybe you guys would like that. But hopefully the next couple days I'll have probably will be tomorrow's the next day, and the day after that will all be a part of one video. This one's gonna be long enough as is. I'm probably gonna have to cut a lot of it out because, you know, it was a long hike, which I'll have to watch all of it, decide if I like it. I hate the sound of my voice, so maybe this will be the only video I ever do and no one will see it. But hopefully that's not the case. This was kind of fun to do. It was interesting. I have a 2-hour drive after I get back to the mainland. So hopefully this is, I got leaving here soon and I can throw up all I want over the side of the boat because I get seasick real bad. Well, thanks for watching, guys.